cloud data. Mm-hmm. That is fucking awesome. Or like do a whole season or something, like 25 a week for 4 weeks. Oh, I'm on.
GM, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of Fantasy Top Down. I am one half of the hosting dynamic duo up here, as always, Silva Surger, joined by my much more handsome, much more Scottish compatriot, Big Esren. Esren, GM.
You're doing? How's your day so far?
Doing well, mate. Doing well. Just, excited, waiting, refreshing nonstop, waiting for rewards to come through, as always, here on a lovely Thursday morning on the West Coast. Yeah, can't complain. Just ready to get some frags and degen into more packs, as always, because I have zero self-control.
Yeah, I can't wait. I think I've got a decent haul for us to go through today.
Yeah, man. We know our little pre-show meeting. We were going through kind of just where we thought we angled out with the rewards, and you've got quite the heater to go through. So I'm excited for you to show that off and rip a barrage of packs there for the fam.
Yeah, I think yeah, it should be a decent pack opening today.
Yes, sir. If we get rewards, if we got to get those rewards first, but
This is true, but it looks like they've settled the tournament, which is good. I can see I can see some really good wins. We had Von Do taking elite, we had King North on gold, and we had the Malt kicking in silver there. Then Franz and bronze, and then Tuki Fantasy top hitting reverse.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, congrats to all the big winners there. Always happy to see some new and some old faces on the top of the leaderboard there. But of course, gotta give a hat tip and a shout out to the Molt. I mean, the man, the myth, the legend. He's been deving stuff up for fantasy top since week one. Um, as big of a fantasy top kind of believer as anyone. So, grats to the Molt. Definitely deserves all the good things that come his way.
Yeah, I think two of the biggest data publishers, him and Clayton, had a show last week where they nerded out over some data. So yeah, that data obviously works if you can pull in. I think I've seen them all up top the last few weeks in a row.
Yeah, I think last week he got it might have been a second place, maybe.
Yeah, yeah, I remember seeing him like pretty high up. So yeah, he's consistent.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that consistency, that's the huge part. We're over a year into this game and I'm still struggling with consistency of my own, but glad to see guys like the Mole, Clayton, you as well. But you really honed in on kind of what works best for you, which is great to see.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of good resources.
Yes, sir. Yeah, maybe we'll be able to touch on a few of those closer to the end of the show. But like you were saying, Clayton Mooney, he's got a weekly stream every Sunday, I believe, is the tentative day and time for it. He's had on a couple different guests, and like you said, last week was the Molt. They poured over the data. It was honestly it was a fantastic show. I really enjoyed the episode, and I just think they're both such bright, sharp guys. Regardless of what kind of bankroll or portfolio you're playing with, I think there's a lot of smart lessons you can take from what they've got going on.
Yeah, and you can like the data runs a few ways. Like you obviously the data is consistent, so you can expect a lot of people to follow that model. And other people like myself, I like to play the danger game where it's like all or nothing. Do you know? I love just I love you know playing with Service and DB and Ansem. I love to like throw those in. It's gonna be Valhalla or dead.
Hey, but I mean, as I'm sure we'll see pretty shortly here, when it works, it works. And I mean, I can remember quite a few weeks where you've gotten over a quarter ETH, not to mention any frags or anything, but just like a quarter ETH you're winning from, all of your lineups kind of hitting really well. The use of cards like some Vos, some Makeses, and some ones that I know you have multiples of that really can elevate, your entire kind of competition week.
Yeah, if you can get a good amount of a mid hero and they absolutely fly, then for a while that was Vo for me. Like
Mm-hmm.
I ended up with a pile of Vos, and then other ones, yeah, Makesy can be a solid 1 star. Uh, and then others like Zeneca or Cirrus, like they used to be great gamble cards where the price of them was low enough that if you accumulated a good amount and put them throughout a bunch of your lineups, when they outperformed their stars, you could end up with quite a lot of top 200 lineups when you just mix them in with your other cards.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but obviously that didn't always work, which is why I tended to have zero or hero weeks where when they worked, you got benefited pretty highly. But when they didn't work, you could have some of your worst weeks. Like 100 times worse than the one before. Um, but yeah, that's kind of how I've done it for a while now. Is go heavy on mids, a few top end, and just go for a numbers game. Submit as many lineups as I can.
Yeah. And funny, just wanted to those two, yeah, I know they were kind of arbitrary a little bit there, but those two names you shouted out. We look at Zeneca, got a big fat goose egg this past week, so a score of 0, kind of like you're talking about. But on the opposite side of that coin, you had Cirrus, who was a 2 stars, and was ranked 45th on the leaderboard. So I literally make and break right there. Cirrus would have made your lineups hit. Zeneca would have broken them all. So I mean, it really is. You're kind of playing on a knife's edge when you're deciding between two heroes that can both perform at either end of the spectrum there, and it really is kind of a coin flip whether they'll have something to post about or if they're just fucked off on holiday for the week and you're none the wiser.
Yeah, I mean Zeneca, we got a heads up. He was having family issues, so I think we were able to avoid him quite comfortably. He posted that up front in his Discord. I spotted.
Ah, see, I purged myself from his Discord probably a year or two ago, back in the midst of the bear markets, so I missed that update.
It was something I spotted, and he was just saying he's going to take some time away. I think one of his, he was having I think, yeah, someone in his family was ill.
Yeah, we'll hope, prayers for him and his family. Hope he's doing all right. None of this fantasy stuff is more important than family and health and all that. So yeah, shout outs to Zen and everyone out there. Take a few zeros on the weeks. It'll all be okay.
Yeah, he's a good egg.
He is. Yeah. I know I think we touched on it before, but it's one of the things I've really appreciated about fantasy is, I mean, you and I, we work full time in Web3, so we're both very serious about our jobs, but also just kind of getting into the trenches with NFTs, with meme coins, what have you. But there's still so many of these personalities I had never even heard of or would have never seen on my timeline without fantasy. Even just Star Platinum, Bonk Guy, Based Carbon, like a lot of really, really smart and funny people that I've, really, really glad that I've been exposed to thanks to fantasy.
Yeah, big time. We
And
got rewards, brother.
and then there's Rasmer.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
Rewards are out.
oh baby, are they? Here, I'm flashing over to your screen. I need to do some refreshing.
Okay. Yeah, so I can kind of.
Yeah, walk us through, man. Walk us through. I know you had a big week. Let's see all about it.
So $1,500
Woo!
for the week, which was nice. In ETH terms, that was at 0.11. And then frags, we pulled in 35 cards, 35 jade packs plus a spin on the wheel.
Let's go, dude. Congrats. That's amazing.
Yeah, it was a good one this week. Golds did pretty well. I had two in the top 100. And then some of the other ones ended up being let down here or there, but
Mm-hmm.
still pulled in some frags, still put in some fan. Um, I had ones like this, which is like ended up 70th, but I had a big fat zero from DB. So,
Oh,
you know, to be 70th in gold plus have a zero is, you can see why the gamble's still there. Like you can still pair up some solid cards, pull in good scores, and take the gamble on DB. So that's
dude.
quite nice to see.
Absolutely. I mean, 70th in gold is nothing to sniff at already. My best gold lineup was right around there, so I think we were neighbors basically. But it just shows. I mean, you had a zero. If DB had posted one time, you're in top 10 contention pretty much. Maybe even looking at the podium 1 through 3. So that that's absolutely a gamble worth going for in my mind.
Yeah, I mean, let's say, I mean, it was a rare, right? So let's say he pulled in 1,200. That would have taken him up to top top five, probably.
Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, I mean, you got to go for it.
Yeah,
Especially in a week like this where I mean, I'm sure we'll talk about this right after awards, but there were I mean, I think this is honestly the most one-star options that were viable that I've ever seen. From
yeah.
Makesy to Ansem to I know that
DB.
DB, and I know there's one more that a lot of people kind of threw in some of their best lineups, but just so many people had 3 1 stars in there that it was if you didn't have them, you
Mhm.
couldn't really compete.
Well, you also had Cirrus as a two-star.
Mm,
So basically, you could have two. You could basically have Ansem, Cirrus, and Makesy, and you've only taken up 4 stars. So it meant that the rest of the field was just wide open.
yep.
you know, it was then a case of then you were basically having to play with who from the top 10. So who's going to score top 10?
Mm-hmm.
Because you had a ton available to you. So yeah, there's a lot of like Star Platinum, Gregs, Jacks, Dip Wheelers, Kalios, Vos, Clementes. Because Clemente was a 5?
Yes, I think. I think so. Here, it'll.
So you could use up 9 stars and have Clemente, Service, Mixie, and Ansem.
Let's see.
So yeah, it was a bit of the Wild West around the ability to squeeze in 8 stars. It was very very accessible.
Yeah.
And then going down to silver, I think this was that my best? So I had a 14th and a 15th. So I had a 14th and 15th in silver and 14th in bronze,
Let's
which you can see
go.
here. Yes, I managed to nail Unipix at a 2-star and some was it 1 star.
I feel like that's something you need to keep private in the bedroom, my friend.
I didn't mean 2-star, I meant second place as
But
well. Yeah.
tis.
Yes, and you can see like even this was top 15. Like other people had the rare Greg, um, and they had like Clemente coming in at 27th. They would maybe have Vo or Jack or Star Platinum, and that kind of sorted the top, top 5.
Yeah.
So it was pretty crazy. And then down in bronze, yeah, my best one was 14th, where again very similar. I used Mixie and Ansem and Cirrus. Those were the kind of 3 basics for the basis of everything I did. So when Cirrus was posting this week, I was like sending you some messages, and I was like, "Thank fuck," because I knew I had so many of him across so many lineups that I was like, I needed this. So yeah, that was kind of where we sat, really. So yeah, we can go and do some claiming.
Yeah, let's see that sweet, sweet claim animation. There it is.
261k on fan
Woo!
points is nice as well.
That's crazy.
Point 116 and then 35 cards. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
Let's
That was a
go.
was a good week. Really good week.
Oh, look at that.
Um,
That's a new little animation, isn't it?
yeah, does I copy that?
Yeah,
What do I do
copy
with
that
this? Do I
to
tweet it out?
post on Twitter, I guess. That's sick. Love that.
Image copied to clipboard. Okay, so now we go in X, post, paste, solid.
Perfect. What a tweet. Oh my days.
Nice. So, um, now we can go and open some packs. Should we go and do that now?
Let's do
Or you
it,
want to
mate.
go?
Come on. I can't hardly wait.
Right, so we're gonna go for some jades, right? Now, do I just go for a full 35, or do I?
Parse it out.
Yeah.
God, I wish we knew if there even was an optimal way to play that, right? Like I know we've tried it both ways just about every other week, but I can't seem to find a correlation whatsoever because there probably isn't one, to be honest.
Still having trouble hearing him. It sounds like reboot in the bathroom. A robot in the bathroom. Yours is clean. Oh shit. Okay. Let me.
That's because I
Do you
use a
think I should?
bidet.
Yeah. Do you think I should like try it again? Let me reset it. See if it helps.
Yeah, maybe. Because you're coming through clean to me. Let me ask our production room real quick.
Hmm. I might just little roboty. Okay, let me restart it 1 second. Okay,
All
it
right,
shouldn't
yeah, yeah,
affect
yeah.
anything.
Yeah, I'll pop over to mine and just run through my rewards real quick because they're not as exciting. But if we come down here, where are
Okay. I've just restarted it. Let's see if that's better.
See, it's so weird. I mean, you sound exactly the same to me.
Maybe let's see. Maybe it sounds a bit better now. Let's go with that. Hopefully, it's still working fine. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what else I can do.
we can investigate
Uh,
later.
did you go over to me or you?
Yeah, it's on you.
Okay. Right. Should we go for it?
Let's do it.
I might do 23. 23.
Oh, Michael Jordan. Okay. I mean, you are the Michael Jordan of fantasy top. That's what everyone's saying.
Still the same, but at least I can understand what you're saying, so it's good. Okay. How weird. I don't know what I've what that's weird. Because as you say, like it sounds okay for Silva. Hmm. Okay, let's do a 23 and a 12. Oh, sorry everyone, if I sound like a robot.
Have we considered they're all just hateful against the Scottish accent?
The robotic Scottish.
In which case, tisk tisk, guys. Come on, it's 2025. Let's move past it.
Every time I listen back, I do always think you sound way clearer than me. If I ever like listen,
Hmm.
but I don't know. Maybe it's just my bad tech.
Yeah, that's bizarre. I mean, I sounds like you're sitting right next to me. Quite honestly, I don't know what it could be.
Fix those settings. Who knows? Who knows? What happened to my jades, man? Why can't
Yeah,
I get
I
any?
think you got rugged. Sorry, Brody. You're there. Go your frags.
Should I log out and back in? Let's do it. It worked last time.
Interacted with a wallet draining contract that only drains your frags.
Ah, shit, I was on fantasy bottom. Give me my cards.
Speaking of fantasy bottom, wow, what a segue. Did you see the interaction that Vo and Makesy had yesterday?
Yes. Do you know, I couldn't actually even understand it all. I read it like when I was like just woke up and I was like, I can't understand what's going on here. What
So I
happened?
mean, seemed to me like Vo, she left her position at Magic Eden a few weeks ago, and she just announced that she got a new job, which congratulations to her. And so
Yeah.
Makesy had a bit of a troll post, and he even admitted later on he was just trolling her for engagement, just saying that getting a job is bad for your fantasy top card holders because it means you're going to be in meetings and beholden to reporting to a manager or a supervisor or whatever. And he was like, you should be basement maxing like Bandit is.
Oh yeah, that was it.
And I thought the whole thing was just funny to me.
Yeah.
um
Yeah.
oh,
Did she not say like who the fuck are you talking to or something
Yeah,
like?
she said. Oh yeah, she said something. I think she called all of the people with the fantasy top affiliate badge on Twitter. She called them incels. Um, which I just thought that was funny.
Jesus, tough day. But yeah, I did read it as a bit of a troll.
Yeah, and
Um,
he said as much.
yeah. Okay, do you know what? Go and do your. Let's go through yours. This doesn't look like it's giving me any packs.
Alrighty. Pew! All right, let's claim some rewards, folks. Tournament 64. Crazy, crazy how far we've come. Not quite the the $1,500 worth that Esren was looking at, but 210, not too shabby. I'm happy with that. 0.02 ETH, 440 fragments, a little under 40k fan points. My standout was really this one gold lineup. Um,
Very nice.
Carbon and Pentoshi with a ninth and a 12th is their placements. I mean, you can't do better than that, quite honestly. And then Thread Guy was right where he should have been. He was a 6 star, still a 6 star, scoring in the 30s range. Great. Makesy even in
Yeah.
the 80s for a 1 star. It was really just our mega ETH lad, Mr. Breadhead, that kind of let me down. I think he came in as either a 5 or a 6 star, so I was hoping for a little more than 90th, but not too bad.
Yeah, I mean the other thing is like as we said already, is like you were up against a super intense tournament. Whereas if you didn't have the 1 star cards or the 2 star cards, you were either shopping or you were just sitting at a point where you were just after them in the rankings.
Yep. No, I had no Ansems, no Cirruses, no even like Evans, right? He's been not really the
Yeah,
best
he was the
hero.
other one that we forgot.
Uh-huh. He was also a 2 star and he finished in the
Yeah,
60s. So that, I mean, for a 2 star, that's incredible.
yeah, yeah. It was him, Cirrus, Ansem, Clemente at a 5. Like they were some of the hottest ones this week.
Yeah. So can't ever be unhappy with a finished in 68th place. So I was one off from being your neighbor on the leaderboard.
The other crazy thing though is $90 equates to such a small amount of ETH now.
Yep.
Oh, look at me and Jesus hanging out
Right.
next to each other. My boy Jesus.
Oh, love to see it. Yeah. Well, we had a little triumvirate of MVHQ OGs down there, kind of keeping each other company in the 60s range.
Damn right.
Oh, love it, man. And then had another gold that honestly based 16Z kind of torpedoed my line just a bit. If he'll ever load here. Come on, buddy.
Come on. Which one was he? He was the.
He was this third one. So he was a 7 star,
No
and
way.
117th place is just not good enough, truly.
That is brutal. I
Yeah.
didn't realize he.
And this another one we kind of forgot. Not as effective as the rest, but this last one down here was actually Taiki, and he was a 1 star too. So a one
Mhm.
star still at 100. I counted that as a win.
Yeah. I actually like him. He does a bunch of content when
Mm-hmm.
he's on. I saw he was still doing his podcast as well.
Mm-hmm.
I actually included him in quite a bit because I
Yeah.
saw he. I think on the Monday we were making the lineups, he just posted a new episode of his podcast and stuff. So I kind of did preempt a bit of that, but you never know. You can base things on the last 24 hours, but it doesn't mean shit for when the tournament kicks off.
Yep. Yep. That's how she goes, though. It's not going to be the end of the world, and I still like his card because he is very similar to what we were talking about. Very boom or bust, zero or hero kind of play. So at a 1 star, it was basically a free square.
Yeah, love it.
And then yeah, so that was based. He was a 7 star, 117, just not good enough. Loki came in as a 4 star, so 87th for 4 stars I was okay with. Cochran was a 6 star, so he was another one where he definitely underperformed where I was hoping he would have been.
Yeah, I put quite a lot of Cochrane's in, and also Min was quite low stars after kind of the last few weeks, but this week back to 30th, which was nice.
Yeah. And then Min, like you said, 30th. Also, I think he was also a 6 star.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think he's moved. I was kind of looking at that thinking I'm sure he was already a 5 or a 6.
Yeah. And I know a lot of that engagement comes from, he opened, I want to say it was a $250,000 long on like a leveraged long, mind you, on ETH on Hyperliquid. So he's just been kind of posting some screenshots as the week's gone on. Like up 100%, up 500%. Yesterday he posted one; it was up 750%. So I mean, he's absolutely raking it in. So as long as he doesn't close that, we could, and ETH hits new all time highs. We could continue to see him just kind of farm engagement from a singular hyperliquid screenshot.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Too scary for me.
Yeah. And the rest, honestly, I didn't have didn't have a lot of great luck in a lot of places. I was kind of hoping. Oh man, again, another one we're forgetting. Alt Psycho was another 1 star coming into this week,
Yes,
and he finished
yes, he was.
49. Like you could have had an incredible lineup out of only 1 stars.
Yeah, yeah, you could have used 1 and 2 stars. Yeah, basically every league just had cheat codes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
navigating.
crazy.
I mean, Psycho, Ansem, Cirrus, Evans, Taiki. I mean, every time we add one, Makesy, we add one and forget 2 more. It's just like this really was a crazy week for those lower stars.
Yeah, and then there was still a decent amount that just didn't perform at all.
Uh huh.
I'm seeing people opening packs here, but
Okay. Are you're
not.
still lost in the ether?
Yeah, mine
Interesting.
aren't opening. That's for sure. Um, Let me see who else did. Oh, they've just popped up.
Oh,
Happy
all
days.
right. We're flashing back over to you.
We're flashing back over.
Come on, lad.
Let's do it. Who rewards to claim? We start with the 12.
Do it. Yeah. Let's start off slow.
Okay, let's go. Solid.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Solid. I'm just gonna post if this is good. If this is good, I'm just gonna post this on Twitter and just say solid.
Oh man.
Start with Trey. Lipify, Zeneca, Travis,
Beckel.
World,
Oh, another.
Travis.
Oh,
Oh,
come on.
oh.
Oh,
Hey, oh,
okay.
Tony boy.
Let's go.
That's one thing we need to look at. Where did all the new heroes sit?
Uh-huh. That's a great shout. Let me pull that up.
We can do that in a wee sec. I've got, yeah, okay. I'll take a Tony.
You gotta get the
Didn't
trash out of the way. And since you pulled him, Tony finished in 41st place, so base score of 706. Very, very usable card.
I bought another Tony,
Ooh.
so I might be sitting on. I also upgraded a Sammy,
That's another one.
and so I've got 3 Tonys. Okay, so 2 more Tonys from this next bulk, please. 23. Let's go. Come on, give me some. I would love an epic.
Come
Is
on.
that so much to ask? Oh, nothing but green, man. Okay,
Okay.
orangey, Halo, another
Another.
Sammy.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, Psycho, the big 5 star. Zach,
Nice.
we like Zach. Zeneca,
Okay. I
Taiki.
see I see a
Okay.
lot of stars if if you look back through like kind of the silhouette, you see some of those look like they've got a lot on
One,
them.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 6 stars coming up.
Come on.
Gonna be Tony Boy
Oh, let's go. Oh!
and Evans and
Wow.
Mixie. There we go. Happy days.
Let's go.
More Gabriels than I know what to do with. Okay, so I got Tony and an Evans. Take that. That's solid, man.
Let's go. Dude, that's great.
Nice.
Are you
So then,
you close to maybe upgrading a Tony there or
yeah, I think so. Because if I look here, uh, uh
oh, one
four
off.
20s. So yeah, I could get another Tony. I mean, great chart. I'll be putting a wee bid on a Tony. That's great.
Yeah, man. Whew. Basically
I think,
a rare for almost nothing.
yeah, yeah. Okay, that wasn't bad. And then let's not forget, I've got one spin
Oh,
of the unlucky wheel.
that's all it takes. One spin. Then you can get an
One
epic
spin is all
mert.
it takes. Yeah, that's it. Just give me a lavender pack, open it, get an epic merit, job done.
Really is that easy. I don't know why everyone
Yeah,
doesn't do it.
that's the easiest way.
Hey,
Oh,
double
20
pledge.
frags. Sheesh. That's that.
Not ideal. Not ideal.
Okay, there we go. That was it.
So
Nothing,
35
nothing.
cards there. How do you feel about that?
I feel good. I think it was a decent amount. Um, Let me have a quick look at the activity again. I mean, fuck, man. One, two. Oh, I got the Sammy, I got the Orangey, I got the Zach, I got the Taiki, I got the Tony, I got the Evans, I got the Maxi, I
See,
got the
you
Legendary.
you got quite a few, decent usable cards there on top of some higher end ones like those Tonys that I'm really happy about.
Yeah, yeah. I think overall I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna say I am happy with that. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, yeah. I'm
Hopefully,
happy.
hopefully we see you in the streets next week with a rare Tony there, taking down some competitions.
Yes. Let's see. I need to check in on Tony, see what he's been up to because. Do you want to flip over to you and we can have a look at how the new heroes did as well as open up your stuff?
Yes, let's do that. Let's come on over. Come on over, baby. So like we were saying, Tony finished 41st, so really strong start for him. Obviously, he's
Yeah,
still at a 6 stars. Sammy, 70th, so honestly, a little lower than I would have imagined where he started off.
yeah. And then what about Serpent
Oh, here I got
or Legendary?
legendary
89th.
89th. He's still at a 4 stars, so honestly, that's probably about fair value for him, really, where he came
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Serpent was the clear winner of the group, 20th place, base score of 842. So really strong
That's
showing from
amazing.
Serp. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that is
then
really good.
who was the last one?
It was Mary.
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 Ooh, 104. Not ideal.
Was Mary not on Monad before?
I think so. I believe she was, or he. You never can trust a name.
Yeah, yeah. Cause I can't remember if Mary was like bottom tier over on Monad for a while. But I might have got that very wrong because it's
Yeah.
been so long since I did too much Monad. But yeah, that's a shame. Let's see how that pans out.
Yeah.
Because Mary was a
Just
hard
one
one to
week.
pull last week.
Yeah, that's why I kind of expected them to be closer to the top, and they were the worst hero of the bunch. So honestly, just a bit
Yeah,
shocking.
yeah. Because Legendary ended up getting packed a shit ton.
Yeah,
Then it was like Sammy, then Tony, then less so Serpent. And I don't think we saw any Marys for like a good length of time when we were doing the show last week.
yeah, yeah. Very, very surprising, but also small sample size. It's only 1 week, so you never know.
Yeah, Trisha.
Um, Honestly, Ezrin, yeah, I'll open mine real quick.
Let's go. How
Five
many we got?
packs.
5 packs.
Five.
Nice.
Not quite the excitement of 35,000 that you open, but all you need is one. You only
Yeah, but
need one.
as long as you don't get a ton of Gabriel Haynes and Travis Bickles,
I,
then five is all I got in terms of in terms of the good cards, we're probably talking five.
true.
So five is all you need, just less of the, you know.
And the absolute best part of it all, Ezrin, none of them can be a knower.
What a dream. How does that feel?
It feel like you just said. It feels like a dream. It doesn't feel real. I need you to come over here and pinch me so I know it's actually happening.
Crypto Stream X, check out the latest fantasy tweet. We are going to. We saw that. We are going to. We will talk about that. That is kind of exciting.
Yep. Right after this. Oh wait, wrong code.
Right after a couple of Gregs, no knowers.
It would be the absolute best prank ever if they could somehow code it on the back end so I could still open a knower just to troll me.
You to just turn around a bunch of knower cards to see what your actual card was.
I would break my monitor. Whoa, we would see a fury unlike anything we've seen on Fantasy Top Down before, Ezrin.
Silva mode.
Uh, and that is not a good thing.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, lads. 5 cards. Come on.
Let's go.
Come on,
Give me
come on.
something that's not green. Come on.
All
Ooh.
greens.
All greens. Okay, and you do have that thing where I'm just checking the side profile.
Got maybe a 4?
Hopefully hopefully 4-star isn't the maximum you're getting here
Yeah. And if it is, that's all right. But we
because they're
got,
not ours.
yeah, right. We got Keyboard Monkey. Okay. B
Be salt.
Soul. Jason
Sure, right.
Choi. Okay.
Star.
NFT
Okay,
stats.
okay, okay.
Decent card. And a
And then
Bruce.
Coach Bruce.
All
I
right.
thought Coach Bruce came off private. I had this. Someone told me that we might have been ready to see some good things from Bruce,
He had a really
but
strong week last week. Like he changed his profile a little bit and was posting way more than he ever had, and a lot of people thought a lot of it was AI. But I was kind of hoping we would see that as a continuation, but I guess that might have been wishful thinking.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Did you see John Wang has another great week?
Yep, he's back. I mean, this many weeks in a row, I think we have to start just reconfiguring where we kind of thought of him.
I need to keep doing activity on my account so I don't see the fact that I sold him the week before he got good in epic form.
Here, let's see, Mr. Wanger. Yeah, 18th place. Jeez.
Oh, fuck's sake. Check it. Go in to check the epic sale chart.
Yeah.
I just want to make myself,
Feel a little pain.
or if I'm still the highest sold epic price. Wait a
So,
minute. No. That's rare. It's
oh,
okay. I'm
yep,
still
yep, yep, yep.
okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, it's only showing one back on August 3rd for 0.16.
That was me.
Ah. Ah. Let's see. There's not even one listed right now.
No. But you know what? Um the amount of John Wang cards that exist must be insane. The supply must be so high.
25
2,400.
epics. Yeah, 2,400 all in. Jesus.
Okay. His price is high.
Yeah,
People just
0.011
aren't
for a
getting rid of him.
common.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh Jesus. The amount of those that I've burnt,
I,
I
I
don't
mean,
even
I'm
want to
I'm
know.
right there with you. I burnt 2 epics into an epic John Wang, and I think I either floored it at, I don't know, 0.03, 0.04, or I burnt that into something else, which was probably an epic knower. So, mistakes were made in a wallet I control.
Yeah, but you can't tell.
Nope.
Heroes get good, heroes get shit. We've seen it all.
I mean, it's part of the really just the volatility and the unknown, right? Of, do you hold all your cards and hope they make a John Wang esque comeback, or do you hold them all to zero until they get rotated out, and then like you're losing value every week. EV that could have been, if you had gotten the ETH, put it back, rotated into some decent cards. Like, there is no one right answer, which is part of why the game is
Yeah.
so fascinating.
Yeah. And then you've got some people who just own huge amounts of floor cards because they're waiting for that time where it becomes the key card
Mm-hmm.
for a week and they just cash out.
I mean,
So
and
people who just play markets, doesn't there?
yeah, and we saw that. We saw that this past week. I wonder how. I'm curious to keep an eye on the market for a lot of those 1 stars we called out who had really their best tournaments in a long time. Altcoin Psycho,
Hmm.
Cirrus, Evans. Is the market going to react, or are they going to kind of hold off to see if it's sustained? You never know.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Should we have a wee look at this tweet?
Let's do it, mate. Let's do it. Got it pulled up right here. Let me do a little zoom in. All right. Introducing the Zed Champions Tournament. And folks, this was announced just 10 minutes ago, so this is not old. This is brand new breaking news from the Fantasy Top account. Introducing the Zed Champions Tournament. Fantasy and Zed are teaming up for our first ever Mindshare integrated sponsored tournament. Next week's tournament
Ooh.
features boosted rewards courtesy of Zed Champions with a twist.
Oh.
Let's see. I wonder what that could be. So, raising the stakes, the top 25 rankings will feature Zed rewards in elite, gold, silver, and bronze, courtesy of Zed champions. So, $10,000 with an additional $5,000 for clout boosts have been allocated in the form of Zed tokens.
What does that mean? $10,000 with an additional 5,000 for clout boost.
So I'm assuming it's right here. Top 25 players per league can boost their base reward during the tournament. An extra $5,000 in Zed is up for grabs for those who dominate the timeline by creating a Zed Champions account
Oh.
and posting content about it on X to earn clout. So the
Oh.
top 25 finishers in every league, elite, gold, silver, and bronze, are going to be
Not
splitting,
reverse.
not
Not
reverse.
reverse. Not reverse.
Probably because too many people would tie for first place.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm assuming it'll be split evenly. So 2,500, split four ways. 2,500 going to the top 25 players in elite, 2,500 going to the top 25 in gold, so on and so forth. So, I mean, you're just kind of stacking rewards there on top of being able to stack extra 5,000 from posting about it on X. Similar to how heroes earn points or how you accrue clout already, right?
Okay, that's sick. So it's basically same rewards, but more rewards. So it's
Yeah,
basically a bonus on top. So if you can top 25 any of the main leagues, not only will you get what you usually get for playing, but you also get this bonus of Z token.
yeah, which I think that's a huge piece that you keyed in on right there, man. It's not replacing anything. These are all bonus rewards. So if you finish first place, you're still getting whatever that might be. What is it, like a quarter ETH in elite, and you're getting some share of that 10 grand from Zed tokens. So I mean, it's only additive, which is awesome.
That's dope. So this is the whole big thing where they were having the sponsored tournaments, right? Where
Mm-hmm.
where they've got obviously they're using clout here as well, so they're using the infrastructure that they've already built out. They're basically doing two different things. I love it. This is dope.
Yeah, yeah. And so it says we'll be able to track our Zed rewards and our boosts live on the competition page in Fantasy Top during the tournament. So
Mhm.
we should, I mean, just like normal, we should get kind of a live tracker of how much am I earning right now based on my positioning in each league. So earn clout, earn Zed, earn ETH and frags. We're gonna get a lot of hits of dopamine depending on where you are on the leaderboard this week, man.
Love it, man. That's
That
great.
that is amazing. So yeah, level up your heroes, set your decks, prepare for battle. More details on the Mindshare integration and leaderboard will roll out in the next few days, along with additional ways to earn Zed rewards. So, I mean, it looks like all those extra things up here aren't even the end of it. We got a couple extra avenues to earn Zed tokens, so potentially more free money sitting on the table to be grabbed.
Yeah, and I guess for next week only, it's not going to be about dopamine. It's going to be about ketamine.
Oh my days, what a line. Oh,
1 week only.
unless my heroes shit the bed again and then it's straight to the glue factory with them.
No ketamine for you, bro.
Oh, mate, that's amazing. Oh, that's so good. But yeah, that's we've seen a lot of interesting and unique ways fantasy has rewarded players outside of their traditional reward structure, right? With tokens now. We've had plenty of whitelists in the past,
Yeah.
Mega ETH Fluffles being a really big one. And even this past week, was it last week where the winners, the top finishers of last week got whitelist to the SUP Lotus Vault that minted today?
Uh, I think. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and that was a point 0.1 mint, and it's sitting right now on secondary at 0.3 ETH. So if
Oh
you got
shit.
if you got that was a free 0.2 ETH just right in the bag. That's with ETH right now. That's about $900 just on the table waiting to be grabbed. Like, uh, it's money on money on money on money, just sitting there waiting for someone to come get it. So GG.
That's great.
great activation. Looking forward to it, and definitely going to make me think twice about how I'm building out some of my lineups this week.
Also, we've been in this space long enough. Is it not kind of funny that we're talking about Zedrun again?
I, every project that I've seen has lived and died, and Zedrun just is still going on. Like, still, they got their horses, they're racing, they're breeding. More power to them, man.
I know, I cannot even remember. Like, people used to be well in on this in MVHQ, like 2017, 2018, right?
Uh
No,
huh.
maybe not. When was it? When was it? Like 20, I don't know.
2020,
Yeah, it
2021
was all on
ish.
Polygon, wasn't it?
Uh huh.
I don't even know where they are now, but tell you what I'm going to do is start looking into it again, see what it's all about. That's great.
Yeah, I mean, and you raised a great point there. They've sponsored tournaments were talked about ever since really day zero of fantasy, right? As like an
Mhm.
interesting way for to use special cards or to have other outside partners come in and kind of like we're seeing now grab some mind share and some attention by sponsoring their own tournament. So this is just the first, and I would honestly be shocked if it were the last. So if this is step
Big time.
one, I can't wait to see what they do once they've refined the process a bit. And they've got teams competing, either maybe competing to run, host a tournament one week, or multiple hosting going on in one week. Like it could get really nutty really quick.
Yeah, and I think we're seeing a lot of tournaments which are, sorry, we're seeing a lot of projects which are needing this mindshare data. And the only way to get it sensibly is to pay for the Twitter API, which is fucking expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
so what we've got here with Clout is the indexing of all that data already built into a system. And if Fantasy Top are then using that as part of partnering up with projects, like how many projects have we seen with leaderboards and mindshare and like everything like that? Like, all the similar to like Kaito and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so if they can use that what they've already got, which they're using for their main game, find other ways to monetize it, partnering with other teams, and then bring those rewards to us. I mean, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you laid it out perfectly. I couldn't have said it better myself. It's just rewarding the ecosystem, the users. Um, it's exciting, man. It feels like we're seeing a lot of kind of disparate elements coming together with fantasy recently. Moving over to base, having a real partner that kind of believes in them and is willing to give them the full backing and support of the blockchain and the biggest mouthpieces, right? Like Jesse Pollock that are out there having
Mhm.
outside entities come in, recognize the value of clout and partnering to use some of that mind share attention um, resources that they've developed. So I mean, just it's exciting, man. I'm here for it.
Yeah, damn right.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
so
cool.
so right here, yeah. I thought I had it loaded up. Yeah. So they gave away 30 guaranteed and 50 first come first serve whitelist spots for SUP, which was a pretty hyped mint, honestly. I think the team at SUP have raised either 10 or $20 million. They've got some games coming. But yeah, so again, just free money sitting on the table if you were a high performer.
I was not that weak. I
Uh
did not. I did not get in on this. But GG's to everyone that did.
yes, sir. Hey, we'll always have our soulbound bunnies, right?
Yeah. Come on, bread.
Yep. Launch the chain.
Do the thing.
Oh man.
Um, perfect.
Yeah, man. I mean, I didn't have much else in case you just want to. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna go over to the activity because I see our good friend Cap just opened a pack. So let's see what he got.
What's
Putting you
your
on the
get, Cap?
spot, Cap. Ooh, not that great.
Ooh, bad time.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Cap.
And then look at all those legendary seems to be the one popping out.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy as well. Seems a lot of Sammys.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of Sammys.
That's good. Get some supply onto the market. We need to even that out a little bit so they're not quite as rare.
Yeah, don't do it. Too late, we did it. That's a great pack. Look at that. Nachos one. Nachos 90. A Tony, a Loki, and a Kate. What the fuck?
Wow, yeah.
How come you
GG.
opened 5 and you got absolute dog shit, and then this dude opens 3 and gets absolute worldies, man?
3 for 3. Jesus, 3 shots on goal, 3 goals.
Jesus.
Speaking of which,
Um,
Premiership's almost back, baby.
yes. Yes. I know.
Oh,
I'm
look at
excited.
this. Carpenter got a dip wheeler.
Oh, bro. And a Patty.
And a
And a
Patty's
Sammy.
a rare B soul. Holy hell.
What is going on?
That was a pack. Jesus.
Some
Auto
people, man.
Auto Suen with a 3-packer with an epic terminal of truth.
That is crazy.
Christ, I
How
think
good?
me and you might have been on the shit end of the stick this week, mate.
Yeah. I swear we've been shadow banned.
Ooh,
Look at
nice
that pack
carbon
as well. It got
here.
a CRG and a Sherpa
Jesus. God,
and
scrolling
a
through
base
this,
carbon.
scrolling through this activity is just pain most of the time. I don't know why I subject myself to it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of trash there, but it's still got a Tyler Durden.
Uh
It's good.
huh. Yep.
And a Tony. 2 Tonys? Who's.
Jeez.
Fuck.
Wow. Okay. All right. I'm only making myself feel worse. I gotta go back to the
Yeah.
homepage.
Let's call it quits and then win some horse stuff next
Uh,
week.
let's go.
Nice.
Amazing stuff, man. Well, I mean, we are here at the top of the hour. Anything else to leave our fellow fantasy top compatriots with, Ezra, to end off this week?
Nope. Just give me better packs.
Let cheer. I'll cheers to that, mate. Actually, right before we finish, I know it's early looks as we're only in week 1, but I'm gonna go over here to the clout leaderboard and see what it looks like, who our incoming accounts might look like.
Oof. I don't know. I feel like AI XBT sat up there for a long time. I don't know if
I think the team did say that they were trying not to onboard like
AI.
AI
Yeah.
accounts and like project accounts because I
hmm
know in the first couple seasons like Steady Teddies was up here and obviously they're not a person, they're an NFT project. So I
Yeah.
think we might like always see him up here, but I don't think he would ever actually get chosen.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, this look a
Uh,
16th, a 40, 44, 53. That would be quite a crop to come in.
Jesus. And again, a leaderboard full of people that I don't really know.
Right? Yeah, it's just as much you can spend as 25 hours a day on crypto Twitter and you still won't know everyone there is to know. So, ooh,
Brutal down at the exit, man.
you
KMV and DB. Who the
oh,
hell's Benedictory Hidifi?
that must be like a pro. Oh, it's
Oh, Jing Tao.
Jing Tao.
Fuck. Yeah.
But yeah, if DB got knocked out, whew,
I mean,
that
I think I'd probably. I think as much as I love the boomer bust, I think I'd probably sleep easier.
yeah, oh, that would definitely shake up some portfolios for the better, I would say, at least in my book. I've only got the one common, so I'm not very allocated.
I'm pretty heavy in on DB.
Yeah. Ooh, that's interesting. I do this is just a different kind of little dopamine hit of seeing, oh, who's coming in, who might be heading out. Like always fun to
It's
give that a look throughout the season.
yeah, ketamine hits. Remember? Sponsored. We're sponsored.
Ketamine hits, sponsored by Zenrun.
Right, brother. I'm gonna head. Thank you so much.
Sounds good. Thank you again, Ezra, as always, for joining me this week to recap Season 4, Tournament 1 of Fantasy Top Down. And thank you for everyone in chat for stopping by as well. SO, eBum, Cap, Toast, Code Maestro, Crypto Stream X. Appreciate it. Anyone else I might have missed. Thank you for another exciting episode of Fantasy Top Down, and we will see you next time.